Let us see what is virus first. In evolution, virus is the bridge between living and non-living. That is, elements to living beings. Let us see, virus to human, we have RNA and DNA. Gene has the specificity to identify. It is a chemical compound we can consider as living or non-living. That is, it proliferates and multiplies on its own. So we can consider that as living, but no first sense of touch. In that way, we can consider that as non-living. So RNA virus and DNA virus are in between living and non-living. We consider that as the bridge between living and non-living. Hence, it is the bridge, it is the base, it is highly virulent. No medicine for virus till date. Now, when we consider RNA and DNA viruses, RNA is first, DNA is next. RNA is prime. It is highly virulent when compared to DNA virus. There are many viruses, but RNA viruses are very virulent and deadly. For example, hepatitis C virus is still virulent and deadly. So for COVID-19 too. Okay, now we'll look at the way of infection and spread. Virus we divide in three groups. They are endemic, epidemic, and pandemic. Endemic means recurring in a particular locality, limited area. Epidemic means simultaneously affecting many people in an area. But pandemic means simultaneously affecting a country or globe according to the migration rate. 50 years back, 1,000 people migrate from the whole nation throughout the world. But now, 1,000 people to migrate throughout the world is from a small town. So national spread has become global. Such pandemic virus are rare, among which we have this COVID-19. Let us see how it spreads, the way of spreading. Angiotensin converting enzyme 2, that is ACE2, in human endothelial cells, stimulated endothelial cell migration occurs. These cells are present in mucosa of oral cavity. The interesting is this receptor was highly enriched in epithelial cells of tongue and abundant in lower respiratory region. This is only source where COVID-19 can proliferate. Nowhere in the world this can multiply other than human respiratory system. The respiratory system alone is the host. Anybody got infection, mucosa tongue or lungs will have abundant in number. These are spread through droplets of saliva or sputum. It will infect others. No other source. If you don't expose your respiratory system to that virus, you are safe. The two. Distancing, we insist 2 meters only. Within 2 meters only, it can spread, not more than that. It is not spreading through air. That is why all over the world, we insist on self-quarantine or isolation. It is the only treatment. This being difficult and people ignore and being innocent, princess, prime minister, president, celebrities, all are got infected. After infection, its incubation period is 14 days, we say. After that, the patient will get cured and they will have immunity towards that particular virus. If your respiratory system is healthy, it will not harm you. That is why 98% of the people get cure of the disease. Old people or lower respiratory infected people, it creates pulmonary edema, that is oxygen lack, supply to heart is reduced. Due to that, cardiac arrest occurs. Rest 98% people will become carriers. They are asymptomatic, so take care. The social spread is very difficult to control. Now, how to overcome the panic, we'll see. Panic or fear of death is not only on COVID-19 virus. People will have that death of fear on cancer, infarction, stroke, hypertension, diabetes, and so on. Reason, we don't have that clear view of the problem, what we have. In philosophy, we say we are bound to law of self, law of society, law of nature, and Almighty. You should understand these 4 links thoroughly. Then your view towards your problem is clear and you can overcome easily. Almighty has a law, cause and effect. Let us see the law of nature in this virus, that is COVID-19. The nature of this virus is pandemic. Throughout the world, wherever you be, you can spread to others. Let us see the law of society. It is non-quarantine, self-isolation. So we are close related. So spread through droplets of saliva, sputum, these are all common. This is the law of nature, society. Now, when you take self, you understand these three laws: cause and effect, pandemic nature, and social behavior, that is our culture. These three you respect and quarantine yourself, be away from that virus. 100% you are warranted, you will never get that infection. This is a way how you can overcome this death fear. Then we speak about immunity, overcoming problem. One is immunity. Let us see how it works. In philosophy, we say stress causes your anti-immune system weak. Your body has defense mechanism. That is, your white blood cells are the militants of your body, which has T1, T2, T3, T4 cells. On stress, these cells accumulate in thyroid and the pancreas, which makes the border weak. When the border weaks, any bacteria or virus can enter easily into your body. And by stress, when it is diverted to its pancreas and thyroid, what happens is these cells get confused. If when they don't get virus and bacteria, they eat our body cells itself, by which some people get immunodeficiency diseases. So stress has got such a major role in our immunity system. What is a way of relieving from stress is meditation. If you meditate, you can shift your mental wavelength from beta to alpha, theta, or even delta. When you are in that wavelength, your mind becomes calm. You will be get rid of stress, and finally your immunity system increases. Even if you get COVID-19 virus, it will not proliferate much. These autoimmune cells, T1, T2, T3, T4, these cells will fight against that virus and kill them. You can easily overcome. If you understand this science throughout clearly, no doubt you will be free from fear. You can safeguard yourself from getting the infection. By need, if you are on the field on duty, even if you get, you can overcome and you can come out of that infection too. And naturally, any viral infection, pandemic like, now itself more than 10 to 15% got infected recordically, unknowingly, or that is asymptomatic patients may be more than that. And asymptomatically, when it spreads, when we cross more than 60-70%, naturally we will have immunity towards this virus, and in due course we will resist on that. It will become like common cold. The fatal rate will be less. So we hope in this acute global medical emergency, let us understand and isolate ourselves and get rid of this deadly virus. Be blessed. I wish you all good health, long life, enough wealth, peace, and prosperity. And to overcome, we can meditate for 5 to 10 minutes. And if you have a questionnaire session, we can complete that and then start the question session. Meditation. Be blessed. No?
Yeah, I open for any questions. If you have any questions, you're welcome. You can type in the chat button, or I can, if you raise your hands, I can unmute you. There's a raise hand button. You can raise hands. Any questions? I'm very surprised there's no questions, because you should have a question at least either that way or this way. Yes, Sahani, okay, I'm going to unmute you. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Nithya. So is there a specific schedule that would help boost the immune system? Does a schedule?
Is there a specific schedule or a routine for boosting the immune system? How do you?
That is when you calm down, away from stress, the immune system will improve. Stress will reduce your immune system. So meditation is the main way. And you can have breathing exercises like neuromuscular breathing exercise and deep breathing, pranayama. This will improve your immune system.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so we have another question from Vidya. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. So may you know, this is called airborne recently. So can we go for a walk around our house? So if somebody has passed, somebody has walked their house, will it travel through the air in the air? Thank you.
You can go for a walk naturally, because the distancing should be 2 meters. Nobody should be within the 2 meters.
2 meters. Okay. And will it be there in the
2 meters? It will not spread.
Oh, thank you. If somebody has sneezed in the air, or because nowadays it's very windy.
Settle down in air within 1 meter. It is the science they have given.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Because
And
the virus is heavy than air.
thank you.
Thank
And say, will it travel through air? Like, let's say somebody have cough long, I mean, at a very distance, and will it? I mean, if
Unless otherwise the wind is speedy, normal temperature and the normal air, it will not spread. It will settle down.
oh, thank you. Yeah, my understanding is like it will kill the fresh air will kill the virus. Is it
It
the right
will not kill, but it will settle in the ground.
ground? Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes, Swati Cheripalli, please.
Namaste, sir. My question is, whenever I hear this news about COVID, I'm getting so much tense. So, is there any way to get rid of this?
Pardon?
Little louder, please. Swati, could you go a little louder?
Yeah, sure. My question is, I mean, whenever I hear this COVID news, I'm getting so much tense. So, is there any way to avoid the tense?
How to avoid a tense? She's getting stressed out.
Yes.
That is meditation.
Tension. That's what he was talking so far. Okay.
You can guide.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. He was talking about meditation. And I think you probably came late, I guess.
Yeah, I just joined the meeting.
Okay, so we'll do some meditations for releasing. Okay. Anybody? Okay. When? Okay. Believe sounds from Tantra mantras can kill virus. So there is a question. Will it spread through other stuff like groceries and bags? So there are groceries and bags. Like grocery, like vegetables,
Yeah.
or other, different rice or anything we buy, and the bags or the packets.
The thing is, in different area, that is plastic and other hard material, it will survive for 1 to 2 days, maximum 4 days. So the local hygiene is more important. When you touch those things, the hand wash is insisted. Whenever you go out, buy something, you come home, wash your hands, and take the things out and leave it for 1 to 2 hours, then you use it. So that will survive in that area maximum of 4 days. But it will not proliferate, multiply. So when you touch, your hand may have that virus. If you wash with soap, it will die. The soap will kill that virus. Clear? Son?
Yes, yeah. So you're saying the soap will kill the virus. So we already have a solution for killing the virus. Then that's the question.
Pardon?
If the soap is killing the virus,
Yeah.
did we find a solution to kill the virus?
No, the virus means that it will take its coating, so it will not survive further. But inside your lung, you cannot put soap and water now. So it will multiply.
Okay.
This virus will proliferate only in lungs, nose, mouth, like that, in the respiratory system.
Mm-hmm.
When it is proliferating there you cannot put any soap solution.
Mm-hmm. So there is one more question.
Tell me.
Do we have to know how do we handle the knowledge? How do we handle the knowledge about virus versus the knowledge about tackling it? So that means they're asking like, okay, if do we have to know basically we have to know about this knowledge. Will this knowledge be useful, or if we neglect this knowledge and just meditate and focus on ourselves? Which one is greater? Is balancing is a conflicting. What they're saying is the balancing is a conflicting. You can either be in one or two. You cannot be in something like either I should know this. When I know about the virus, I start to have the fear. When I do not know, I am meditating and doing other thing. Is there something in between that I know and I don't fear? That's the question.
If you are innocent or ignorant, the law of nature, law of society will take its own course and you will get infection. So knowledge is more important to protect yourself, and then when you are sure that you can protect yourself, you can meditate and be free from fear, panic.
Okay, so the question is tantra and mantras, do they kill? Can they kill the virus?
That will give you the immunity. That is one of the way of meditation. The immunity when you have after getting the infection, that will kill the virus, no doubt.
Okay, so the other question, does sunlight or external temperature have any impact? Does it keep up the store?
That is atmosphere, it may kill, but not from body.
Okay. So
it is in the ground, it is in the table means sunlight may kill, but that should be more than 25 degrees. And in our body, it will not have any impact. Even if you are in sunlight, the virus has got no impact on that.
okay.
Any doubt?
I think all the questions. So we can go for the meditation now. That's helpful information. Okay. We can start the meditation.
Okay.
So this is the meditation for overcoming, the fear and increasing the immunity. So I'll be mindful. Listen. Thank you.
Meditation. The introduction. To know who I am, to know I am that, is the end of all knowing the purpose of life. For this knowledge to be known, for the knower to be known. Mind is the instrument, mind is the way. I must bring back the mind from its play through the senses and merge it in the soul from where it projected. Then the soul shall discover the nature of itself, that it is but energy, the truth eternal. This tracing of the source, this rending of the wheels, is meditation most sacred, which I am ready to begin. The preparation. I draw around myself a circle luminous and bright. The atmosphere around me is getting purified and filled with energy divine. I feel the power most gracious and infinitely supreme flowing into me, my body and my soul, in wave after wave, in waves never ending, thus suffused with strength, vital and glorious. I turn my mind inwards and commence this journey within. The salutation, the quintessence of myself, my spirit, and my flesh was immanent in my parents like the tree in the seed. So to my mother and father, with love and veneration, my obeisance most humble, my prostrations to them. Salutations to my master, who to me his power transmitted and woke up the Kundalini coiled and dormant. To him I am beholden, and with reverence I bow for the gift of his knowledge and for lighting my path. Meditation, Agna Chakra, that is in your forehead, you have to concentrate in between the eyebrows. Agna is the center where the throne is located, where the soul sits in splendor with scepter and crown. It is the seat of command where all orders are born. When the grace of the Master takes me to this seat, I become aware of awareness itself. No longer for me the darkness and delusion, the result of ignorance and unreal illusion. My thoughts, my actions, my words, and my deeds are no longer erratic, the spurts of emotion, but are molded and structured in the anvil of time and in the sanctum of awareness. Concentrate in your Agna Chakra, that is in between eyebrows. Close your eyes. Simply observe. Turiyam. Turiyam is the center where I meet my subconscious, the permanent witness and the silent recorder. Here I shall meditate for erasing my sins. Here I shall dwell for cleansing my spirit. Here I shall maneuver the temperaments of mine. Here I shall destroy the canker of my worries. Here I shall gather the strength and the vigor and make myself worthy for the flight to the beyond. Concentrate on the top of your head, that is, thousand-petaled lotus. All your brain cells, neurons will get activated and you will shift from alpha to theta delta cell. ways. Now, Turiyatitam is the stage where I plunge into the infinite, where dualities are ended and sensations are no more, where the mind is at rest, though not lost in oblivion. It is neither hypnosis of the self nor a trance state induced, but awareness being aware of awareness itself. The dimensions of time, the expanses of distance, the amplitude of volume, and the magnitude of force are dissolved in the experience that I am but that. This is the end of my pilgrimage, the goal of my meditation, the yoga most sacred which my master has taught me, Samadhi state. Mingle with the universal magnetism and beyond. The benediction, may I be blessed with health and with life long enough and fruitful, with the knowledge all embracing and with wealth sufficient, with fame and with wisdom in measure ever increasing. May I flourish and prosper and be blessed with power divine. My companion and helpmate, my partner in life, yoked to my chariot in this journey likewise. May you flourish and prosper and be blessed with power divine. My sons and my daughters, my children beloved, the imprint of my thoughts, the outcome of my desires. May you flourish and prosper and be blessed with power divine. My brothers and sisters, the flesh of my flesh, my friends and benefactors, my bosses and assistants, the warp and the woof in the fabric of life. May you flourish and prosper and be blessed with power divine. To those who hate me, to those who harm me, this much I shall say, you know not what you do. The future will reveal that your vision was clouded and that life is to love, to share, and to enjoy. And so, to you too, I wish from the depth of my heart, may you flourish and prosper and be blessed with power divine. This shall be my wish. This shall be my prayer. This shall be my litany. This shall be my mantra. May the whole world flourish and prosper and be blessed with power divine. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We'll close. Namaste. Anything to be done? Shall we close or anything to be done?
It was a wonderful talk, yeah. It's very in depth, and your blessings are there. I think with all the great souls like you put together, we should have a one-day full meditation, bringing all the great gurus together, and we all connect and do a deeper meditation for the world. So I will organize that.
Meanwhile, you initiate them into the system, and then only they will understand what we are doing.
Right. So we will do that, and then we will connect, and online we can connect, and then we will do one day global meditation for. So we'll have at least a month notice for all the different yogis, and then we can conduct a big way so that this energy should expand, and we can possibly bring the positive energy to the planet. And definitely I think it is possible. We have seen practical cases where we have healed several things just by energy and our thought. And I, with the Dr. Sathyamurthy, we had several experiences when we are traveling and going together to meeting with the big guru, Sri Vedatri Maharishi. He took me, and in the meantime, so many miracles happened, and we saw this all because of the positive energy. And thought can do anything. That's what we have learned. So there is nothing powerful than the thought. If we are not able to even tackle a single cell, think about a multicellular organism like a human body. How do we heal ourselves if we cannot even tackle a single unicellular organism? So we definitely have the power to change even the DNA through epigenetics. And I think it's all divine, because everybody need to be grounded in this time of the year because of the impact that human beings have caused. We are suffering because of the past. So this is the time to revive, but we all have to be because the globe is shrinking now, so that we all get connected. That's what this is bringing the one world government, basically. That is the thing that is happening right now. In a way, we are looking human beings as human beings, not as separated countries, separate cultures. So that is what is happening today. And I think it was wonderful. Yeah. So today's your deeper meditation has shifted many people's energy. And I think we'll have a wonderful future.
Finally, I will tell you one word. If you understand about this virus and if you are brave, this is only a common cold. It will not affect you. But the thing is, when you have respiratory problems, that is lower respiratory infections, it is fatal. So with that knowledge, you can proceed further. Be blessed.
Thank you. Thank you, Valgormudan. So we'll have more sessions with Aya. So in the future we can have that. So we'll have just couple of announcements. We're going to have a vision management program, because a lot of people are sitting in front of the computers and other gadgets. So weekend we are going to have a vision session, and you know that in the past we have cured many people having vision problems, and they have removed their glasses permanently. There are so many cases, hundreds of cases we have. So if those who are interested, it's an online program. You can attend for 3 hours on Saturday from 2 to 6. You'll have a gap in between. So you're welcome to join. If you're wearing glasses and coming, it's a very intensive course. So I just wanted to announce that, and join our diploma courses also. So we have to learn more about the ancient knowledge. So thank you all. Thank you all for the wonderful time, and thank you. Yeah. Namaskar. Welcome.